Alright, welcome back to my Call of Duty gaming channel. I am Nessinator. Now hopefully you guys are having a good week, and hopefully you guys had a fun 4th of July Monday there. I gotta tell you, man, this 4th of July was unlike any other 4th of July I've had in the last, I would say, 15, 20 years. I moved to Los Angeles in 1996 and just moved away from there, so that's 20 years that I've been in the state of California. And most, if not everywhere in the state, it's illegal to have fireworks. There are certain areas where fireworks are legal, but in the county of Los Angeles, fireworks were illegal. So most of the times when the 4th of July came around, we went to Six Flags, Disneyland, SeaWorld. You can go down to drive to San Diego, or you would just watch the fireworks that your town would throw or the city would throw in celebration of the 4th of July. But you couldn't have your own fireworks. You couldn't go out and buy fireworks at a stand and go in your backyard and have your own little show. You actually had to go somewhere to watch them. So this 4th of July, being here in Texas, in Harlingen, Texas, fireworks are legal. And it took me back to my childhood growing up in the Midwest. In Indiana, fireworks were legal, and I have a lot of fond memories of 4th of July's with my parents and my family and having our own fireworks shows. So we took it back to those days this 4th of July, and we bought about $500 worth of fireworks, man, and we had a blast, no pun intended. And hopefully you guys all had fun out there as well this past 4th of July for America. It's for America. So this week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick off this week with all of Call of Duty Combine gameplays. Now, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, that is, of course. And these are all going to be Combine gameplays. I think I have about 5 or 6 of them to get out to you guys. And I'm just going to put them all out at the same time. Like I said, this is an older gameplay right here. This is probably from, I would say, the first couple of months of playing the game. You can see right there, I'm using the KN, got it with the diamond camo, using active camo, one of my favorite specialist abilities. And I'm also using Danger Close. You'll see me have 2 frags right there, and I definitely put those frags to use here in this gameplay. So hopefully you guys enjoy that here in the background. But like I said, this whole week I will be uploading Combine gameplays, just different ones that I have saved up. I think it's about 5 or 6, and I just want to get them out to you guys before I start uploading newer maps, newer DLC maps, of course, that are coming out soon, and just other things that I have lined up for you guys. So hopefully you enjoy that here in the background. Now, the commentary that I wanted to cover in this particular video has nothing to do with really the game as far as what I like, I don't like, guns, all of my little critiques. I am actually going to critique the players that are involved here in Call of Duty. Like the people that are out there playing this game, and the type of players that I usually like playing with that end up being my friends, the ones I stay away from. Because again, I've made a commentary about this before, saying how toxic this community is, and how a lot of people out there they're scumbags, dude. And it kind of sucks that playing Call of Duty, it's just that way. A lot of people out here playing Call of Duty, they're not good people. They're not good sports. Of course, everybody cries about losing. Everybody cries about dying. Everybody says you're a sweater, you're a tryhard, if you're good at the game. So there's always going to be that, I think there's no avoiding that. Everybody gets frustrated when you don't particularly do well in this game. So, but the people I try to avoid religiously when I'm out there playing online, first and foremost, is rage quitters. Obviously if you're playing by yourself, I really don't care if you rage quit. That's your own prerogative. I mean, there's been times when I'm out there playing by myself that I'll rage quit if I just maybe join a game late, or if my team is just doing really, really bad, then yeah, I'll just step away and say, you know what, I'm just not going to play this. That's when I'm playing by myself. I'm talking about the rage quitters out there that you're playing alongside your friends, you're playing alongside of a group, a party, and then one of your teammates just randomly rage quits because either they're not doing well, maybe you guys are having a tough time, but I can't stand people that do that, and I will not play with a person that does that. If a person that I play with is a new player in our circle, and we go against other tryhards, if you will, and we're just having a tough game and they rage quit, that's the last time I will play with that person. You just don't walk out on your teammates. I'm not cool with that. If you're getting your ass whooped, then you take your ass whooping like a man. You play him again, you try to beat him, and then you move on if you can. That's my philosophy on playing Call of Duty. I don't mind playing good players, but I definitely do not like playing alongside players that quit. So rage quitters, I stay away from. The other type of players that I'd stay away from are complainers. The people that like to blame you for their deaths, the people that complain the whole game, the ones that complain about you taking their kills, or you're the reason why they died. Anything like that, to me, are complainers, and I just can't play alongside people like that. Usually what I'll do in those situations, if it's another friend's friend, I'll just mute the other person. You know, if someone just doesn't sound right, or I don't like the way they're talking, or they're talking too much and just really getting in my ear, I'll go ahead and just hit that sexy mute button on them and move on. You know, that's how I usually conduct myself when I'm playing alongside people I don't know and I don't like. I'll just mute them, and then I'll try to avoid them there on out. You know, overall, I just try to stay away from bad players, bad elements, arrogant players, cancerous players that come in and really just, you know, start talking trash to other people that they don't know. You know, I just can't deal with those type of people. I'm all looking for good teammates, people who want to win all the time, make good call-outs, have a good sense of humor, respect others in the party, and just realize that team play is important. You know, I really can't stand also playing alongside players that are good and know they're good and act arrogant and just they're always smart asses and they're always trying to belittle you. You know, you guys got to stay away from people like that. They're just really bad elements to play alongside, and I do that as much as I can. You know, obviously there's always going to be those people that sneak in and try to ruin things, but you know, after a while you just kind of avoid them. If they're friends of a friend, I'll just let the other person know, hey man, I'm not playing with that person, and I'll go play by myself if I have to. But usually I have enough friends online, enough AOVI members where you know, we can get our own party started. And I think surrounding yourself with good players and good people, it makes the game a lot more enjoyable. I'm telling you that right now. Of course, there's those days where I play by myself, and you know, you really appreciate teammates and playing alongside good players when you're out there playing by yourself, because I'll tell you what, man, it's a tough world out there for lone wolves in the Call of Duty world, especially I think as these games continue to grow and evolve. You know, there's a lot more teams out there. There's a lot more competent players. People are now playing this game longer and longer as far as like title to title, and they're adapting to the game. You play anything long enough, you're going to get good at it. You're going to become competent, and I think that's what we're seeing now, kind of a trend of people just getting better at the game. There's going to be less casuals, less newbies. Of course, they're always going to be there, but if you notice, if you play a lot, that there's a lot more competent players on these days, and I think that's just going to keep going up as we keep, you know, going from title to title. Just my personal opinion, guys. Let me know down in the comments section below what kind of players you usually try to avoid. What kind of players have you run into that you just can't stand? You know, is there certain pet peeves that you guys have? I know I have them. I think everybody does. I think my biggest one is when people try to blame you for their deaths, or new players that come in and then try to tell you how to play. That's another one I can't stand. Oh man, it's just like, dude, you know how long I've been playing this game? Do you see my stats? Do you see this? Do you see that? I don't need your advice, but yeah, you know, you got people in there trying to tell you not to do certain things. Hey, don't rush that way. Hey, don't take my kills. I know I had one guy telling me, why am I using those score streaks? And it's just like, dude, okay, you don't tell me how to play. But anyways, guys, enough about that. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys thought about this commentary. In the end, thanks for all your views, subscribes, and likes. This is Nessinator. I appreciate it all, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I am out.